It's Anika from Living for Later. So at the beginning of January, I did a video about my health goals for the month, and that was to do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day for the entire month of January, and to walk at least 10,000 steps for the entire month. So how did I do? So I made it through the entire month doing OMAD except for one day, because there was just one day where I was like, nah, ain't gonna happen. I need to eat something else. So I ended up doing 2 meals that day. And then in terms of the 10,000 steps, I hit the 10,000 most days. There were some days where I didn't necessarily meet that goal. I think there was like 5 or 6 days where I didn't necessarily meet it. And that was mostly like over the weekends, on Sundays, after just being involved in ministry and just coming home thinking, no, not going to meet that goal, and being okay with that. So in terms of my results, I went down a dress size, which I'm super excited about that. And I didn't necessarily take measurements in terms of my inches. I did weigh myself at the beginning and at the end, and I think I lost approximately 7 pounds. And I think the thing that I have noticed the most is just my energy level. Like, by far, my energy level has just super gone up. I'm able to do so much more, which is very ironic, because I think that we have been conditioned to think that in order to have energy, you got to keep on eating, where for me, I'm finding that the opposite is true. Decrease the frequency of when I eat, and focus more on making sure that my meals are very nutritionally dense, if you will. So when I eat, as I showed some of what I eat in a day, I did a few videos like that. As you see, that I try to do a lot of good quality meats, great fats, and consume a lot of green leafy vegetables, and that really helped. There were some days, I'm not gonna pretend, where initially it was like, oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. But I think the more I went on, the more my body adjusted, and it wasn't as bad. It's not to say that I never felt hungry, but it wasn't to the point of, oh, I'm gonna pass out. Now, to be fair, I feel like I did condition my body to get to this place, because before that, I was doing 2 meals a day. I had kind of made progression in that, moved, I guess, in that, what am I trying to say? I had started making steps towards going to 1 meal a day, and there were a few days where I did do that before January, but that was not the norm. So going forward, honestly, I kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to 2 meals a day, but without even trying, I've kind of stuck to the 1 meal a day. Now, if there are days where I feel like eating 2, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not going to restrict myself, but I don't think that I'm going to go beyond 2 meals a day, because I really love just the energy and the mental clarity that's there. And for me, food in the past was an addiction, just quite honestly, especially sugar. And it wasn't even necessarily that I always overate, but it was just like, if I was feeling sad, sugar. If I was feeling happy, sugar. If I was feeling so-so, sugar. So this has been really good for me to just break the addiction once and for all, and to not make sugar or food an idol for myself. It's just been awesome. I plan to continue to try to hit at least 10,000 steps a day, because, as I've said before, this is not just about vanity. It's really about taking care of my temple. So I just want to encourage you to make taking care of your body a priority. Oftentimes, I strongly believe that God has created our body in such a way where it can heal itself. And I know that there's some issues going on even within me. And as God is just leading me in terms of, what to consume, what to eat, and how to eat, I'm seeing just the manifestation of just different things, even within myself. And I strongly even believe with my alopecia, I'm just believing the Lord that as I make some of these changes, that I'll see a manifestation of healing. Yes, God can instantaneously heal me, but I am just really convinced that He's more concerned about the process than just the end result, because there's so much that you learn in the process as well. So I'm going to end there, and I just want to encourage you to just make your health a priority. It's not just about praying for healing, it's also asking the Lord what you can do to partner with him in that process, and for us to be good stewards of our temple. All right, you be blessed. Oh, I also wanted to say, I don't plan to do like every week post, what I ate in a day. I will occasionally post like recipe videos of things that I may have cooked in the week that I really enjoyed. So I'm not going to continue to do the end of the week posting every meal that I ate. That's a bit too much. And when I'm ready to eat, I'm ready to eat. Okay, for real now. You be blessed.